I'm on my way to Tabor. A couple months back when I was riding there, and I was headed back to the vehicle, there was somebody who approached me and was like, hey, I've seen some of your videos, because at that point I had made a couple Tabor videos, and I actually don't think I've made one since then, but maybe I have, I don't remember. Anyway, and he offered to like tow me in on a trail sometime, and so here we are. That's what we're doing today. So I'm a little nervous because, one, just meeting new people. There might be a couple of us there, I guess. Meeting new people is not something that's easy for me or comfortable, so that's one reason. Other reason is I've never been towed in on a trail before, ever. I've towed a couple people in before. One was a friend, and then one was someone I did not know who like asked me like, oh, can I show them trails? And I was like, sure. But I've never had to follow somebody else on a trail. So I'm a little nervous about that, just because I'm like, I don't know, I'm also on a new trail. It wouldn't bother me that much if it was a trail I was comfortable with, I guess. If they, like, I guess it wouldn't be towing in then. It would just be, I'm riding behind someone, we're both riding the same trail, whatever. But this is like, oh, you're showing me stuff that I've never been on before, and I don't know what to expect. Where, like, how far away should I be? Like, am I gonna like run into you? Am I gonna fall too far behind? Am I gonna slow you down? Like, despite the fact that I've been riding for 2 years now, I'm still not that good. Like, I have a lot of hang-ups and challenging, like, or things are still challenging for me to, like, I'm not super crazy comfortable riding. Well, I don't know. I'm comfortable riding a new trail by myself. You know, going in blind on a trail is stuff I've done before. I can stop and start when I want, whatever. So, yeah, again, this is just making me nervous, and I hope that it leads to me wanting to go out to Tabor and ride these trails alone too, that they're like sick trails or whatever. That'd be tight. But anyway, that's where I'm headed right now, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Whew. Okay.
Oh, these things.
Yeah. That got janky real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some in mind too. I should probably I'm dragging this around.
Little drops, well, good sized drops, I guess. And then it kind of comes down. There's a bit of a jump that you can go around it really easily.
Okay.
And then it goes steep, and then you kind of go into like this steepish area, and then you'll see the wooden plank, and that's about a 3-foot drop.
Oh,
maybe
wow.
not actually 3 feet, maybe like 2 feet.
Okay.
And the other one you can just go right around it, and then there's 2 ways you can ride out of it, and they're both pretty. The one is just a little more harder because it's up, and the other one just has a steeper drop.
Okay.
So it's yeah, it's just the first time. So it's
Yeah.
yeah. So right on, man.
All right, we'll see.
There's another path, that Pack Your Guns path crosses through here, and they have right away, I'd say, kind of because we go right across it, so it's kind of usually there's never anybody there, but
from this way?
yeah, usually they come from there. It's just right after this little hill, so before I dip down, I have a look up.
Okay.
And then yeah, and then just keep going. You can see it follow the crew there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there's a lot more downhill. It's a lot funner.
All right.
kind of steeps off a little bit here.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll stop after another part, because then there's kind of too steep. Just a couple steep parts there too.
Okay.
And after that, there's another roll off thing. It's not that bad at all. It just looks bad, but it's actually really easy.
Okay.
But, so we'll just take it slow.
Nope.
This is what kind of done. But right after you come down here, and then you'll go across the wooden bridge, and then it gets pretty steep for a second. So
Okay.
yeah, just kind of stand
After the
here.
bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like right after the bridge, so yeah.
Okay.
Just a plastic flexible one. We kind of hop over it or walk over it.
Okay.
Pretty awkward.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty good, eh?
Oh, they left their saw out here.
What's that?
So they left their saw out here.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just wondering if that cheated or if that was a drop.
Yeah.
Okay. Like probably about, I don't know, grade 10 or something like that. Not even, like grade 9. And then he went to a different school, but I used to pretty much...
I'm exhausted. Oh. A lot of climbing. So I just got back from my ride with Raymond. One of the longer rides. So as I was saying before my battery died, I don't really remember what I was saying, so I guess I'm going to start again. A couple months back, when I was in Tabor, I met this guy Raymond, and he offered to take me out to some trails, and that's what happened today. So we went out, and he showed me some stuff, and I'll definitely be going back to hit up some more of those same trails. Because, yeah, they were really good. Yeah, there's one trail in particular I'm really, really excited about. And, yeah, a lot of climbing today. My legs are feeling sorry. Yeah, I am tired still, and now I don't remember what I was going to say. But that happened. That was a thing. Yeah, I like I said, I'll be going out to Tabor more often to do some of those same trails I did this time around and do them in different directions possibly, and like take some more video and yeah, just see what Tabor has to offer still, because there's so many trails out there. I did more trails today than I have ever. Like in one day I did more trails than like in Tabor than I had combined in like 3 visits previously. So some of the trails are very short, keep in mind. Some of them are very short, and they could probably be combined into one trail rather than saying they're 2 separate ones, because sometimes they just like directly connect, but whatever. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was kind of nervous about that for reasons I already stated on the way there. Anyway, it was a good time. So a couple weeks back, it was my 1-year anniversary with Randy, and she wanted to get me like a ginormous canvas from Michael's, like the biggest one they had, which was a 48 by 60 inch. And they just didn't have any deep profile canvases, like or big ones. They didn't have any deep profile big canvases at all in stock. And it took them a while to get some in. And then, of course, when they came in, they had a deal on, which is better than the coupon. So it was better than the coupon, but it was a 2-for-1 deal, so you couldn't use the coupon, which is fine, because 2-for-1 is a much better deal than 30% off. However, they only, like out of that big size, the 48 by 60 inch, they only had one. So in order to take full advantage of the deal, I kind of downsized and got some smaller sizes and got 2 of them, because that would be better for me to recoup costs and really make it worth it and stuff. However, now I know that there's that 48 by 60 inch one there at Michael's. I know how much it costs, and I still plan on going bigger, or like that big one day. That one over there, speaking of Randy, she asked me to paint a portrait of her on there, and I did, and then she asked me to cover it up, so I did that too. But that was the biggest thing I had worked on alone. I mean, other than like a garage or something, doing like a mural with like spray paint and stuff. But that was like the biggest canvas I had worked on solo up to this point. But now I think this one will be, because I don't know what that is in inches, 24 by, I don't know. I'm not even going to, but this is probably more surface area. And I have 2 of them, so hell yeah. I realized that I don't think I talked about the anniversary before today, before talking about these. And life's been moving like so fast, and we didn't really have like a big thing for our anniversary because sitters, babysitters, lack thereof. You know, it's just things that, like, yeah, the past couple of weeks have been moving crazy, crazy fast. They're still moving fast. But yeah, we celebrated a year of, you know, being in a committed relationship together. And we had been hanging out for months before that. So, yeah, that's a big thing. That's a big thing that I didn't talk about. It's just, yeah, by the time I realized I didn't talk about it, I kind of questioned it like a couple of days ago, and I was like, well, I guess I'll bring it up, you know, eventually here, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's not like, I don't know. I like milestones to a degree, and at the same time, it's like they're not super, like, what does it mean, you know? How good was that year, right? Like, that, I guess that's what matters, is like the present, more so than the fact, like, we have succeeded in sustaining a relationship for a year. Like, I don't know. It's weird, because that's, like, sometimes a really tough thing to do, and it's not like every day has been easy for us either. But we're committed to personal growth and to each other, and I don't know, obviously things change. Why do I have to be like realistic about it and put it on? I'm not trying to put a negative spin on anything. I'm just trying to say, like, I like where we're at right now. I'm enjoying the relationship. I hope that I'm enjoying it so much, I hope that it does not end. So I hope that clears things up. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like once we can get some time to ourselves, I would really like to, I don't know. It's tough. The kid thing is tough. It's tough. Still trying to figure out how to work things like an anniversary or date nights or special days or like occasions and wherever where I have to consider all these other factors that I didn't have to consider before. Anyway, crazy. A year. So we're on our way to Saskatoon, getting the girls to spend some time with family. Of course, under very special circumstances, not being exposed to like public and stuff like that at this time, but just insular, you know, traveling in our vehicle, and from the vehicle to the house, and that's it. Just having some time in like some parks, going to see some stuff they haven't seen before. Controlled environment is key. So we are keeping our environment controlled, deciding who they spend time with and when and how in a clean, safe environment. Yeah, well, even times like that, yeah. Hello. Hello.
Thanks. Hey, good. How are you? Good. Driving by and curious about that.
Awesome. Yeah. Take a good peek.
I feel like your shoes are kind of very much alike.
Yeah, you inconsiderate.
I'm the trash.
Well, there you go.
Hey.
That's just for you.
This is really nice. I actually sent a snap and iron and she really liked it. Are they like those clothes there? Those are.
Yeah, they all are. Everything. Great.
I'm gonna check out upstairs.
Came down too fast.
Did I?
Just gonna go up there and
Oh.
touch your bum.
Oh, well.
Is it just closed up there?
No, it's open. It's, well, closed or closed?
No, closed, is it?
No, it's more of a, more like more hardware. Or there's some clothes, yeah.
wow. Man. I'm glad we came, because by the description, I didn't think it had like products for a second.
Right.
Because of interior design, and I thought it was just like a...
Very happy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's fun.
That's
It's
great, I
really
love
cool.
that.
Really cool illustrations in there.
Yeah.
I bought one for my brother for his birthday, so I was like, I think we should get those in the shop.
Yeah.
People will like that.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, classic.
I think I saw Rick James in there.
Oh yeah. You gotta be in there. Let's see if I actually saw what I saw. That's great.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, have a good one.
Well, that is the vlog for the week. The conversation that I had was an excerpt from a podcast episode that I did with Randy and Jordan. Got together, and that was really nice. Had like a art ballad podcast where we ended up talking about originality for quite some time in the context of art, but I think it reaches further beyond that, and it was an interesting, funny, good conversation where I learned some stuff. So I took that excerpt and made it the conversation for this week. However, it's a little different because it's almost all audio except for me introducing the thing. So that is a reminder to check out the Artist Personal Journalist podcast, because that has all my YouTube stuff basically in audio form. All the YouTube stuff that would make sense. So like not, my bike rides and vlogs, but rather the conversations, the stories, the reviews, all that stuff. So that's there. And then, I have this. I'm still working on editing it, honestly, at this moment, because I was in Saskatoon for the week. So I also have a video of my ride in Tabor with Raymond, who towed me in and took me around and showed me a bunch of trails. So that is there also. But yeah, Saskatoon was a real trip. It was a learning experience. That's pretty much all I'll say about that. But there were some good times had for sure, and it's I am glad to be home for numerous reasons, but I definitely miss a lot of people out there. So it was good to get back for a bit, and it was crazy busy, like so busy that I just didn't do a lot of vlogging, which you can see. Anyway, with that, I'm just gonna see you on another time. That's it.